Welcome back to the Radar for Rasslin channel. With Monday Night Raw on the books, let's jump into some of the biggest news stories circulating the wrestling world. On Sunday night's NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day pre-show, the former Impact superstar and free agent Eli Drake appeared and has officially signed with the Black and Gold brand, but now going under the name of LA Knight. This will be his second stint in the company, last being seen in 2013 to 2014 under the name Slate Randall, before leaving for Impact Wrestling. It has been reported as well that WWE has come to an agreement with Taya Valkyrie, the former Impact Knockouts champion and current wife of Raw superstar John Morrison. It is being reported that Valkyrie will be part of the NXT women's roster. WWE has begun issuing violations for superstars promoting products and endorsements on their social media pages. It is being reported the superstars are receiving a warning, then a fine, and finally a suspension. It is said that Lana on her social media has made upwards of $625,000 off 59 sponsored posts, and Mandy Rose has made $490,000 off 71 sponsored posts. So it will be interesting how the superstars will react to this. Reported by Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter that current NXT talent are making about $100K a year currently in their contracts, stating that maybe only Finn Balor makes more than everyone else, but for the most part, the top talent NXT makes around $130,000 to $150,000 a year, much less than superstars on the main roster. Last week, the rapper Bow Wow tweeted out his interest in joining the WWE one day, and he's actually serious about doing so, announcing on his Twitter that he's beginning his wrestling training at former WWE superstar Rikishi's training gym in California. On a recent episode of the Grilling JR podcast, Jim Ross said that in a tweet that he received, WWE is reportedly removing his commentary from past Royal Rumble highlights, and he is in no way surprised by that, and shows that AEW is on the mind of WWE. Jim Ross will go on to say, "That shouldn't surprise you. It tells me they are aware of AEW very prominently, even though they would not want to admit it. Triple H called us early on a pissant organization or something like that. This pissant organization is beating NXT, and we beat them soundly last week." Hollywood actor Kevin James in a recent interview talked about being a classmate of WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley in high school and how the two were on the wrestling team together and the fierce battles they had together. James will go on to say, "I played football and never wrestled before, but they needed another heavyweight to go with Mick on the team. So they brought me over and we had some battles. I used to throw him around a little more. I think I was in better shape than him. That's where the mind for pro wrestling was developing. I remember him jumping off his roof on cardboard boxes. He was just doing these weird things, and he's the nicest guy ever. He's incredible, writes children's books, does so much for charity. Just a great guy. But he's definitely a little off." That's some of the biggest news and rumors in the wrestling world right now. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.